Well, welcome, champions. This is Tracee Randall with Generational Health, and I'm here today to share Tracee's Arsenal, your battle plan for better health. And I know that I have a lot of people that are excited about being a part today. They want to hear what it is that they can do that costs them absolutely nothing. It's not a lotion, it's not a potion, it's not a pad, it's not a shake, it's not a pill. And it will cost you absolutely nothing. But I promise you that if you will do this, it will dramatically, I'm talking dramatically, improve your health. It will dramatically improve your business and your finances if you're an entrepreneur or even if you're not. So what in the world could it be? Well, as people are coming on, invite other people. I think you have the option to invite people on. I would love for you to join me. And let me just share real quickly who I am and why I'm so excited. I see that a few people know that what it takes to really get me fired up, and I appreciate you, Susan Johnston. You're sending out some wows this morning. I love those little hearts that go across the screen. I just do. So give me some hearts, comment, shoot me some love, and let's get this on the road. Let's get this going. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracee Randall. I am the owner and founder of Generational Health, and I'm also a part of the American Anti-Cancer Institute, which is a nonprofit that educates on the natural and treatment of disease. But recently, what we've realized is that we're rebranding ourselves a little bit. We're actually going to rebrand and are in the process of doing that to the International Wellness and Research Center. Why? Because what we know is that whatever it is that allows your body to heal itself of cancer and disease will also allow your body to heal itself of any disease. What we know at the American Anti-Cancer Institute and the International Wellness and Research Center is that cancer and disease is just a result of a weakened immune system. So if we can identify what it is that weakens our immune system, and if we can identify what strengthens our immune system, we can take care of most disease. Now, I'll tell you that your doctors and your conventional experts in the arena of medicine will not make it that simple. They'll want to give you a medication that relieves the symptoms but doesn't get to the root of the problem. And they'll never ever tell you that your body can heal itself. There's a couple of reasons they won't tell you that. A, maybe they don't know it. Maybe they don't believe it. But there's money in prescription drugs. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you should never take a prescription drug. Please don't misunderstand me. There are definitely times and instances that prescription drugs can save our lives. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not going to ever tell you that's not the case. But if we can strengthen and boost our immune system, I know that we can help with our doctor's approval and help, disclaimer, we can come off prescription drugs. We can live a healthy, abundant lifestyle, and we can walk in the greatness and the energy and the true health in every meaning of the word, the way God intended us to do. So what is it that boosts our immune system? What is it that weakens our immune system? And let's figure out ways that we can boost it, that we can get a strong immune system so our bodies are miraculous. They can fight and beat any disease. So I promised you today that we would talk about something that would take 10 minutes max a day, longer if you want, but you can do this in 10 minutes. It won't cost you a thing, and it's going to impact your health. What is it? Well, first of all, let me tell you that stress is a huge killer of all of us. Stress will weaken the immune system faster than anything else. Every single person that's watching me this morning and watching the video later, all of us are under a high stress level. I am, you are. We're stressed about what's going on in the world today. There's tragedies all around us, and we get the news instantly as it's happening. That causes an intense stress on our bodies and our minds. We've got children, we've got businesses, we've got financial issues. We've got people that we know and love that are being diagnosed with disease. We're constantly being bombarded by things that weaken our immune system and cause our stress levels to rise. Is it any wonder that women are dying of heart attacks today like never before? Is it any wonder that we're on antidepressant medications? Is it any wonder that we're being diagnosed with cancer? 1 in 3 women, 1 in 2 men. It's the #1 killer of our children. So what can we do? What are some simple things that we can do? And what I'd like for you to do is follow me every Monday, because if every single Monday you get one simple new step, one simple thing that you can take, because what I believe is that people make it way too complicated. They do. It's just so simple, and today's going to be extremely simple. So what I know is that we can't change everything, but we can change one thing. You know, I love the Karate Kid. Karate Kid movie is one of my favorites. If you don't know about it, let me give you a quick scenario. There's a young man by the name of Daniel, maybe 13 years old. Daniel wants to learn how to fight, how to do karate, because he's got some enemies that are attacking him and he needs to defend himself. So Daniel goes to this incredible man, Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi, he wants him to coach him. He wants him to mentor him. Mr. Miyagi is exactly where Daniel wants to be physically. He can defend himself. He's a champion in karate. So Daniel goes to Mr. Miyagi and he says, Mr. Miyagi, will you teach me how to fight? How to do karate? And Mr. Miyagi says, yes, Daniel's son, I will teach you how to do karate. And so Daniel says, yay, tell me what I need to do. And he hands Daniel a wash rag and some wax. And he says, go out to the driveway and wax my car. And when you do it, take your right hand and put the wax on this way. And then when you've done putting the wax on, take your left hand and take it off this way. And Daniel says, he says, wax on, wax off. And Daniel says, Mr. Miyagi, excuse me, but I want to learn how to fight, not wax your car. So why would you possibly tell me how to wax your car? And Mr. Miyagi says, Daniel, do you want me to be your mentor or not? Do you trust me? Daniel says, yes. He says, then go wax the car. So for every single day, for the next 6 weeks, Daniel's waxing cars. Mr. Miyagi has a new car in the driveway. Daniel gets there. He's expecting to learn how to fight. And Mr. Miyagi says, go wax the car. And Daniel does it exactly like Mr. Miyagi tells him to do. The reason I'm sharing this story with you is because if you will take the simple things that I'm going to teach you to do every single Monday and just do it, trust me, let me be your mentor. Let me be your coach. Trust me. Why should you trust me? Because I haven't been sick a day since 2007. And everyone that uses my protocol, my husband, my family, my sons, my grandchildren, those people who do what I teach them to do, they're not sick either. So there you go. Now, here's what happened. The day came when Daniel was walking down the street and some people attacked him. I love the hearts. Love the hearts. Some people attacked Daniel from behind. Guess what he did? He went like this. He went like this. He naturally knew what to do. His subconscious mind kicked in because he'd been doing exactly what Mr. Miyagi had told him to be doing. And what he didn't know was that this was strengthening him, giving him what he needed when the time came. And from that point on, Mr. Miyagi actually did go do a deeper dive. So we can do a deeper dive, but right now, just follow these simple steps. So what is it? In a leadership training that I'm teaching, that is educating people on how to become that leader they want to attract, my business partner Carol Neal and I actually shared that what you must do to become a leader is to journal. You must write in a journal every single day. Now, what's simple to do, according to Jim Rohn, is easy not to do. What's easy to do is easy not to do. So people say they're going to journal, but they don't ever do it. So today I'm going to give you the scientific reasons as to why you should journal, how it impacts not just your health, and your mind, your mental and physical health, but also how it will impact you in your business, in your finances. One of the biggest causes of stress today is lack of money, financial issues. That's what breaks up most marriages. It's what kills us. No money, no money. Help me, God. Well, if you want to make more money, then you need to do this. It's going to help you both ways. So there you go. Journaling. Let's talk about it. What really surprised me when, we just mentioned it in passing. We said you need to create a journal and write in it every morning and every night. Enough said, right? Well, no, because what I found is that I began to get these inboxes. Tracee, how do I journal? How long should I journal? What should I write about? And I realized that what has come very natural for me over the past 50 plus years that I've been journaling does not come naturally for everyone. So I realized there needed to be a little deeper dive into this. So this Arsenal call is not just for new people that want to get healthier, but also for the leadership group that we're leading, because you want to become that leader you want to attract. So I will teach you how to journal as well as why we should journal. So I would get questions like, what am I supposed to write? How much do I write? I would get other comments like this. I'm very busy. I don't have time to write. And all of these excuses are just that. They're excuses, but they're legitimate. Let me teach you how to journal where it takes 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon. And what I realize is that anytime you start a new habit, it's awkward at first. Again, I'll share with you that I literally have been journaling since I was 7 years old, or really probably earlier. As soon as I was able to hold a pen and I started learning how to write, the alphabet, I began to journal. It was very natural for me. And so I have journals from when I was a teenager. I have journals from being a young mom. And journaling has helped me, I believe, in so many ways. And I know it will help you too. So let's look at a little bit of scientific evidence. So this is for those people who maybe, okay, Tracee, that's a little woo-woo for me. I believe that boosting and building the immune system might help me with my health. I'm going to tell you, it's your only defense against cancer and disease. It's your only defense. Did you hear me? Your immune system is key. This is huge. So this is going to boost your immune system. Let me show you how. So according to Dr. James Pennebaker of the University of Texas at Austin, and he's just one person, I liked the way he wrote this out, but there are many, many other studies to prove what I'm about to tell you. Here's what he says. Expressive writing is a route to healing, emotionally, physically, and psychologically. This is according to Dr. Pennebaker. I'll put it in the comments later. He said he wrote a book, Writing to Heal, and he says that writing, expressive writing, journaling has been seen to improve immune function in participants of his writing exercises. Stress often comes from emotional blockages and overthinking hypotheticals. He explains, when we translate an experience into language, we essentially make the experience graspable. And in doing so, you free yourself from mentally being tangled in traumas. Studies have also shown that the emotional release from journaling lowers anxiety, stress, and induces better sleep. How many of you would like to sleep a little better? Guess what? Journaling can and will do that if you are willing to do it. What's easy to do is easy not to do. Listen to this statement. There is increasing evidence to support the idea that journaling has a positive impact on physical well-being. Dr. Pennebaker contends that regular journaling, get this, strengthens immune cells called T lymphocytes. So there's scientific evidence that journaling strengthens your immune system. He believes that writing about stressful events helps you come to terms with them, thus reducing the impact of these stressors in your physical health. You know, I had, just like most teenagers, I had so much trauma going on in my teenage years. Single mom, lots of stress, lots of pressure, wanted to be an A student. I wrote every single night. I believe that journaling is what kept me from, you want to know the truth? I believe that journaling kept me from suicide. I believe that journaling kept me from being so depressed that I quit and gave up. There was times in my life when my pen and paper was the only thing I had, and it relieved my stress. It gave me mental clarity. And if it will do it for me, it'll do it for you. Now, I'm not saying to just journal when you're going through something. Journal every day. It will keep you from getting in that place. Listen to this, and then I'm going to tell you how to journal. This is so important. Scientific evidence supports that journaling provides other unexpected benefits. The act of writing accesses your left brain, which is analytical and rational. While your left brain is occupied in the writing process, your right brain is free to create, be intuitive, and to feel. This is especially good for those people that are overly analytical. If you're overly analytical, you need to engage in the writing process and allow your right side of your brain to become more creative, more intuitive. That's huge. Writing removes mental blocks and allows you to use all of your brain power. Wow. We only use a tiny portion of our brains. What if we could engage our entire brain in thinking? Oh my gosh, that's huge. It allows you to use, and to better understand yourself, others, and the world around you. Begin journaling and experience these benefits. Number one, clarify your thoughts and your feelings. Do you ever seem all jumbled up inside, unsure of what you want or feel? I will tell you, I'm going to take this moment to tell you that Facebook is good and bad. We're out there posting on Facebook. We're not journaling, we're posting on Facebook, our thoughts and our emotions. And a lot of times what's posted on Facebook is just exactly what people want you to see, right? And you can read other people's posts and get depressed about yourself, get frustrated because you're not as successful as they seem. If you'll take some time to journal instead of posting on Facebook, typing, you will find that you have more clarity, that you have more calmness and peace about who you are and what you are, especially if you do it the way I'm going to show you here in just a minute. So also, I want to make it very clear that when we're talking about journaling, we're talking about using a pen and a pad of paper. We're talking about writing, handwriting, okay? Because the act of writing is so different than the act of typing. Typing does not do the same thing. It doesn't occupy your left and right brain the way writing does. There's the science behind it. So, also, journaling helps you know yourself better. By writing routinely, you will get to know what makes you feel happy and confident. You will also become clear about situations, get this, and people who are toxic for you. Well, you know, we need to remove the toxicity from our life and the chemicals, but there are toxic relationships that need to be removed. Journaling helps you have mental clarity about what's going on in your life. This is important for your emotional well-being. Journaling reduces stress. Now, this is all from a study done by a doctor at the University of Texas. These are not my notes. These are the notes from a doctor that I respect and know. Writing helps you reduce stress. Writing about anger, sadness, and other painful emotions helps to release the intensity of these feelings. By doing so, you will feel calmer and better able to stay in the present. Journaling helps you solve problems more effectively. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of tea because I've got speaker's cough. I talk so fast, I inhale air, and it makes my throat dry. So here we go. I'm going to slow down. Solve problems more effectively. Typically, we solve from a left-brained analytical perspective, but sometimes the answer can be only found by engaging right-brained creativity and intuition. This is why leaders and people with uncommon success journal, because it allows them to be creative. Their left brain is focused on what they're writing. Their right brain becomes creative and intuitive. And some of our best ideas that we receive are done while we're journaling, even when we're not journaling about what we want to be creative about. So the act of journaling will help you be more creative, thereby better ideas in your business. Some of the best ideas I've ever gotten about what to do, what not to do in business has been when I'm journaling about something completely unrelated. It will help you solve problems. It will help you be more intuitive. It will resolve disagreements with others. Writing about misunderstandings rather than stewing over them will help you to understand another person's point of view. And it may help you with conflict. So all of that being said, how do you journal? And, you know, again, I just took it for granted. What I have behind me are just a few of my journals. I have a big drawer at the foot of my bed that contains all of my past journals. Sometimes I was organized, sometimes I wasn't. You can see right here, these are some of my journals, just a few of them. I write in my journal every single day. My journal goes with me everywhere I go. You don't have to start that way. Just start. This is my current journal. I love it. It says, "It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves." And the reason I'm showing you my current journal is because I do want you to start journaling tonight, okay? But maybe you don't have a cute little notebook, and you could use that as your excuse not to start. So there's no excuses. If you think that I can impact your life in any way, if you feel connected to me, it means that I'm supposed to be pouring into you, and you're supposed to be feeding from what I have to say. If you're watching this video and you're like, for some reason you're attracted to me, you like me, you are attracted to my energy, it means then what I'm saying resonates with you, and if you will do it, you will benefit. So maybe you don't have a cute little journal today, and maybe you can't go out and buy one. Okay, I told you what you could do is free. I've journaled on pieces of paper before. So get you some paper, a notepad. You've got some in your home. Notebook paper, typing paper, I don't care, a napkin. Get a pen, and that's going to be your journal starting tonight. Then, as you're out and about, take a minute to buy a journal. I do believe that what you write in is important. It's important. I love my journals. They make me happy. When I was in high school, I would get a spiral notebook, and I would get one with some picture on it that inspired me. And it was cheap. I'm talking like a school notebook. Go to Walmart this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow and go to the school section, and they have everything on sale. And they have these spiral notebooks that your kids use in school. They're on sale right now for 80 cents. Buy 10 of them. But buy some that excite you. Buy a color that excites you. Purple or pink or black or whatever that color is. Something that just excites you. Look at the notebooks. Go to a Hallmark store or a Christian bookstore or Barnes & Noble and stand in front of the journals. And what is it that excites you? I want to show you some of my journals. So this is my current one, and it's about stars. Why? Because the current company that I'm in, star is an important word. This was one that I had at some point, and I filled them up. And here's what it says. He restores my soul, Psalm 23:3. That was a beautiful journal, and it spoke to me. Look at this one. This is a journal that I bought one time. I love it. It's just beautiful, and it would give me peace and calmness when I looked at it. And actually, I've got the dates on this journal. On the back, I wrote the dates. I love this. Get this. This journal was from September 29th of 2002 through January 8th of 2003. Isn't that precious? I could go back. I love this. And it's not, okay, I keep my journals. I think you should too. Here's another journal front. I don't know why this spoke to me when I bought it, but it did. Could be that it was on sale and I thought it was cute because I write so much. I buy a lot of journals. This is from March 7th of 2004 through June 9th of 2004. I'm showing you this just to show you the power of what I have here. So how do you journal? The first thing you do is you find something to write on and a pen. I actually think the pen is important. It needs to flow smoothly across the paper. You think about these things. It needs to it shouldn't be something that makes you uncomfortable. And I like this one because it's pink. My friend Carol gave it to me. She knows I love pens. It doubles as a stylus. And you might think this is silly. You might think this is so elementary. She's lost it. She's gone over the edge. I haven't. I promise you. Trust me. Wax on, wax off. Trust me, Danielson. If you will do what I teach you to do, you will see better health and you will see a stronger business. You'll have more money. People will be attracted to you. Your stress levels will go down. Your health will go up. If you're still hanging with me, I'm grateful. Here's the deal. Find something to write with. This is step by step what you must do. Find a journal, something that makes you smile when you see it, something that stirs your spirit. Until you find it, get a piece of paper and a pen. Start tonight. Here's what I want you to do. As soon as you finish watching this, if you're at home, I want you to find your paper, your journal that you're going to use tonight, and your pen, and I want you to go into your bedroom and put it on your pillow. Put it on your pillow, okay? That's how you're going to do it. All right, so now you've got your pen and your pad on your pillow. The next thing I want you to do is set your alarm for about 30 minutes before you normally go to bed. Just set the alarm. When you hear the alarm on your phone ring, your mind will start subconsciously to be thinking, what am I going to journal about tonight? What am I going to write about? Don't do anything. Just set the alarm and let that alarm be like those bells with those dogs. Your mouth will start watering. Your brain will start going. You'll be going, oh, I get to journal tonight. Yay. Then your mind will start being prepared. Then here's step number 3. When you sit down in your bed, however you want to do it, I puff my pillows up. I get real comfy. I don't turn on the TV. I don't grab a book. I don't get on Facebook. I take however long I personally need to write in my journal. You're going to start with less than 5 minutes if this is an issue for you, okay? So at the top of the page, I want you to write the date and the day. So today is August 13th, Monday. Write that on the top of your journal. That gets your pen flowing. That way you don't have to think about what am I going to write about. And then if you are okay with this, just start writing. Allow your pen to start moving. Don't worry about punctuation. Don't worry about spelling. No one else will ever read this unless you want them to. Just start writing. And once you've written until your pen stops, then stop. At least write 5 sentences. 5 sentences. Now, for those of you who need more, let me give you some ways to start. You can start by writing, today I feel, ... Tell your journal how you feel. Today I feel angry. Today I feel hurt. Today I feel happy. And then tell yourself why. Today I feel angry because I saw some things this weekend that hurt my spirit. And I'm mad about it. And I want to do something about it. And I'm angry because I can't change the world. Or today I feel angry because my husband came home and he didn't kiss me. Remember, your journal's private. You don't ever have to share it with anyone else. And so write your feelings, and protect them. Today I feel. Now, over time, I'm going to want you to write some happy things, because what's happening is our subconscious. So it can't all be negative. So even if today you feel mad, today you feel angry, today I feel hurt, if those are the emotions you feel, let's be honest about it. But then I want you to close your journal with 3 I am statements. I am. And I want you to use an adjective that's positive. I am healthy. I am bold. I am courageous. I am happy. Even if you don't, and especially if you don't feel those things, and especially if they're contrary to what you have just written, I want you to write them anyway. Wax on, wax off. Trust me, Danielson. Write them anyway. I am beautiful. I am happy. I am strong. I am not who you are. What an adjective. I am boisterous. I am funny. I am hilarious. I am oh goodness. I'm sure that some of you could help me with some of these I ams. Always write I am healthy, even if you're sitting there in pain. Trust me. Do that. Then what I want you to know is no one else will ever read this. So you are encouraging you. Another way you can do it is write a letter to yourself. Here's a letter that I just wrote that might help you. Dear Tracee, you did good today. This is how I want you to start your letter no matter what. Dear Tracee, you did good today. Then I want you to give a specific reason that you did good. What's going to happen is, as you begin to write these things in your journal, you're throughout the day, you're going to be doing some good things to be able to write in your journal. The universe is going to line up with what you're writing and thinking about, and you'll do better. You'll do better. So here's what I wrote. An example. Simple as this. Don't overthink it. Dear Tracee, you did good today. When you told the girl at the checkout counter she had on a pretty blouse, that was good. Good job. Tracee, you did good today. When you cooked those eggs for your husband when he was too tired to cook them themselves, I'm just throwing something out there, that was good. What is it that you can write to yourself that you did good today? I feel some tears welling up behind my eyes, because we don't think about or write about the things that we do good. We take those emotions, those things that we did bad, and we focus on those. I guarantee every single one of us could think of some things that we did wrong today, something we said, something we did. I could go back and analyze this and look at the facial expressions and look at how many people were on there and how the comments, no one's commenting. I'm assuming I could assume two things. You're either listening intently, taking notes, and you're interested, or you're just sitting there going, what the heck, So it's so easy for us to talk negatively to ourselves. This is a way for you to speak greatness into your life. And what will happen, my friends, is that you will begin to believe it, and you will begin to act in the way that you're writing about. For those of you who are extremely busy and tired in the evening, I get it. Don't spend hours journaling. 3 I am statements and a dear Tracee, a dear whoever, whatever your name is. That's all. And today I feel. Do that first. Finish up with 3 I am statements, and then a letter to yourself. And what will happen is every single night, you'll begin to write more and more. And some nights you do and some nights you don't. Doesn't matter. Don't judge yourself. There's no right or wrong. Just do it. Then after you write it, read it out loud. That sounds a little weird, doesn't it? Read it out loud. Smile as you read it. Your subconscious mind has to hear your faith formations in your voice. I am bold. I am strong. I am powerful. I am funny. I am amazing. I'm the best wellness coach out there. Oh, that's not right. Okay, that's right. But That's not what I want you to write. I want you to write adjectives, not who you are. Okay. Sit this next to your bed. After you've written, then go to Facebook, go to TV, do whatever you want. My encouragement would be to listen to some soft music, to just go to sleep with positive self-development going on in your head, because that's better than other things. But I'm not asking you to change everything, just change this one thing. Set your journal next to your bed, on your nightstand. Next morning, you wake up, don't get on Facebook, pray, meditate, do whatever it is you normally do as you're waking up. But before you get out of bed, it might mean setting your alarm 5 minutes earlier, sit up, grab your journal, and then you write, today I am excited about, what is it? Find something. I'm excited about having lunch with John. I'm excited about the first day of school. I'm excited about a client that I'm seeing. I'm excited about what I'm going to eat for lunch. I don't care what it is. Write something down you're excited about. Start your day with that. Write one sentence. That's all. Read what you wrote last night out loud if you can. Get your day rolling. Read the positive faith formations. Today is amazing because, or I'm excited about today because. If you want to write more I ams, that's great. There's no right or wrong. And the only reason, somebody's calling me. The only reason I'm sharing this is because people ask me, how do I journal? That's how you journal. That's how you get started. Less than 5 minutes in the evening, less than 5 minutes in the morning. If you don't do this, there's some blockage that's going on in your brain. If you don't do this, you need to really think about, why am I being so stubborn? Why am I not resonating with this? Why am I trying to hold myself back? And if you will write about it, you will begin to get that answer. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of success. You will begin to know yourself better. But the main thing that I want you to know on this Arsenal call is that your health will improve. You see, we got to do better. When you know better, you do better. This is the simplest thing that you can do that will dramatically impact your health. So, all successful leaders journal, every one of them. Every man or woman who is extremely financially successful journals in some way, and they're very habitual about it. Join the ranks of those people who have uncommon success in life. And it doesn't matter whether you have a business, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're raising children, whether you're the caretaker for for someone you love and care about, whether you have a job, or whether you work full-time or part-time, it doesn't matter. You are destined for greatness. Greatness. You are assigned to someone to help them, to maybe save their life. And you are the answer to someone's problem. So you owe it to them, and you owe it to yourself to change. So I can't wait for the testimonies. I can't wait to see what happens when you start journaling. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching for those testimonies. So this has been Tracee's Arsenal. Please do me a favor. Tag some people on this post once it goes onto my Facebook page. Share it. Let other people hear about this. It's free. Some of the things I talk about do cost. We have to value our health, and we have to buy some things. We have to change some things, and we have to see the value in it. This costs us nothing. And you have 5 minutes in the morning and in the evening. So wax on, wax off. I'll see you later, Danielson. Bye, everybody.